All right, this Wholesome Podcast, Wholesome B, Mitch, Wavy Trey. We got a special guest today. He calls himself the new Kevin Samuels.
You know what I'm saying?
The reincarnation.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Troy's in the building.
Man, I'm in the building. Thank you for having me, brother. Thank you. It's been a long time coming. I'm proud of y'all, brothers. Man. Y'all been holding it down. R.I.P. to Godfather.
Appreciate it. But before we start, man, check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube and shit, IG, Twitter. Like, comment, share. Let us know what's up. And look, live show next Sunday. Fuck with us. Phoenix Theater. If you know, you know. This shit be super live. Fuck with us.
Yes, indeed. Definitely. Sunday is going to be lit. If you've been to one, you know what it is. If you haven't, you've seen the videos. You see what it might be.
It's something you want to come to. Everybody know that. It's something you want to come to.
The domination.
It was wild with the last one.
Y'all niggas is wild.
Yeah, something that never been done before.
Yes. Yeah, shit we do, don't nobody do.
Absolutely. So, today what I want to know is, with Troy, you know, he be on Facebook. Mm-hmm. He probably the most reckless person on Facebook. So we got the most reckless person on Facebook, and we got one of the most reckless people in podcasting with Trey. Anything I ask, I don't know what they're gonna come with. I don't know
the truth.
So I'm gonna keep it since Trey just turned 30. You 31.
Yeah.
I want to know what y'all think of. There's a saying that women are going around saying, like, you know, social media, that a single man in his 30s is a huge red flag.
Okay.
So as y'all are new in your 30s, what are y'all thoughts on that? Like, a single man in your 30s being a big red flag.
Okay.
What's y'all thoughts on that?
That's not a red flag. Like, nigga, that's gold and shit. Like, feel me? A single nigga, like, clearly he.
Hold on, wait, let me clarify. They say specifically, especially a single man with no kids.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
They say if he got no kids and he's single, then he's a super red flag. Let me add that in too.
Okay.
I don't know. This might sound foul. I don't mean it in a foul way. You rather a nigga, like some niggas or women, feel me, got 2, 3 baby mamas, baby daddies, ain't got no, you feel me, no good job and shit. Or somebody got a good job. Or a nigga who maybe just goal oriented early in the game. So once he's good and settled, then he could worry about the 1 or 2 women he may want later in the future type shit. And maybe he just took time to focus on his personal family, like, you feel me, brother, sister, mom, dad, grandma, shit, cousins, or niggas just be worried about hoes and shit, and then just fucking get a hoe pregnant. Which one makes more sense?
I'm undefeated.
What's that mean?
I'm 31 and 0. Like, so what I mean by that is I have no children and I have no baby mom. I'm undefeated, bro. So it's like, I had a young lady, she just tried to insult me, bro. She was like, you probably can't have kids. I hope so. I fucking hope so. Why? Because it's like, okay, red flag because I don't have kids. Yeah, bitch, you should stop here. You should stop right here and talk to me. This is what you should stop. The red flag should mean stop whatever you're doing and fuck with a nigga like me. So it's
so y'all championing it.
Yeah.
But so women are saying though, like, why champion that? Why not be in a relationship? Why not be building a family? Why not be building?
Because you're not worth it. And this is why I say you're not worth it. Now, women that are speaking like this, normally, possibly, like Trey said, have more than one baby daddy. So I'm a value man.
That shit?
Yeah, it's like, I'm a value person. If you've laid up and give a man something that's supposed to be the most precious and honorable thing, which is probably bearing his child and creating his legacy, how valuable are you if he doesn't want to stay? So you're trying to be mad at me because instead of creating children out of wedlock, single parent homes, I decided to possibly wrap my dick up or have you swallow it, so we don't perpetuate, single mothers. And now you're chastising me?
I got a question for both of you guys.
Okay.
So 2 women both got an equally good job and shit.
Okay.
Are you going to choose the one with no kids? And she equally is fine. Like, you like them both equally. But if you had to choose, are you choosing the one with no kids? Or are you going to choose the one with maybe 2, 3 kids?
You want to know my honest answer?
Yes.
I'm choosing both.
If you had to choose,
that's fine.
Yeah. I'm choosing. We're
going to the couch.
Here we go. That's not the topic. Okay. So first, I'm gonna say.
Oh, shit.
I like her.
It doesn't matter.
Shit.
If a dude is 31 or 101, as long as a man got a quarter, he could have a quarter, be in a wheelchair with a kickstand on it. There's a broad out there that want it.
No, big facts.
So for women out there saying that they're not gonna, that it's suspect that a guy is in his 30s and single and don't have kids, they could put that in another pipe and smoke.
Don DeMarco.
Hey, so wait. So for those of y'all that just heard that in the background, that ain't on the video, this is Auntie.
Fact.
We're gonna get her in there in a little bit. Like,
No, fuck that. The man got a quarter is somebody out there that won't.
I mean,
That's a
So
fact.
it sounds foolish.
it's just women trying to
why they
shame
go with
us, bro.
old
It's like
men.
it's the reverse psychology.
Wait,
shit.
but not yet. Fuck your honest answer. If you had to choose, like
Yeah, man,
you
one
couldn't,
A or
you
B,
can't
nigga.
choose. You can't choose both. If you had to choose
A or B.
one,
I mean,
if you had to,
and I like them equally.
yes,
A or B.
and you only could choose one.
A or B.
I mean, I'm gonna choose one with no kids, but what's the?
And we're
Yeah,
done.
that's it. That's it. We
Ain't
don't
no
need.
buts.
Yeah, we don't need
Ain't
a
no
but.
becauses.
We understand.
Why? Okay, wait. Why?
But I mean, only reason why I said a but is because it's honestly unrealistic for me because at no point in life have I ever dated just one person.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
It's just unrealistic.
Yeah.
So if I like them both, I'm gonna like them both.
No, I agree. I don't.
That's just
I
realistic.
don't-
That's
I
not a
don't
lie.
talk. Yeah, I don't
That's
talk to
realistic,
people.
it's not a lie.
I don't talk to people with 3-4 kids, and they ain't stop me from fucking with them. But
I
if you had to choose,
But I'll probably be
You
honest.
fuck raw?
Huh?
Nasty.
But I'm probably not gonna like the one with 3 kids
I'm not.
as much as the one with no kids.
You
Just in
can't
general.
chill. You can't hang out. You always gotta like. And then I saw a post.
I ain't gonna
calling
lie,
women
I
bitches.
know one
She
with-
said that if I go on a date with you, you gotta pay for my babysitter and provide my children with
Yeah, that's
food.
wild.
Whoa.
But I
Oh
know.
wait, what?
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's wild.
She said
If you go on a date
with me, you
Okay.
must pay for the babysitter and pay for food for my kids at home. They should be fucking asleep.
But I mean, have you had to do that, Trey?
No, I know one who have 3 kids and she be outside. She work, but she be outside like you feel me? If she can make time for whatever the fuck she made time for, she made time.
I might pay for a babysitter though.
I mean,
Like,
I ain't paying for shit.
The fuck?
It's polite to pay for babysitter. I've never done that, but that is polite. I mean, you're asking for her time. You know she got kids.
She got a mom with sisters who got kids as well.
They-
And she
hopefully
feel
they
me?
have a baby
y'all
daddy.
swap out days and shit. Like that's your babysitter, your
Let me
sister.
catch you on his weekend or something.
So do y'all be asking women like,
Yep.
like,
No. What are you about to say?
come
No.
through- like come through this day?
So
They're like, I got my kids. But you be
my
like,
thing is like, I ask you,
Yeah.
when are you free?
that's what. Okay.
When are you free? Then what I mean, like free from obligations, free from work, free from your other niggas, free from like when are you free?
When are you free?
So I can accompany you during that time. I need to know when you're free so I can occupy you.
Okay.
Now if you say you have kids, depending on the age and the parameters of what I'm fucking with you, I got Chuck E. Cheese money. You know what I'm saying?
you taking her and the kids to Chuck E. Cheese?
Nigga, it's $40.
I'm just asking.
Yes.
Are you doing that?
I would. I'll take them to Chuck E. Cheese, Valley Fair, nigga, Valley Scare, the motherfucking Candyland.
and
It's
I-
$40. Bro.
Are you doing that with the intent to keep her around?
Okay, look, I have an intent to keep all my hoes. I'm tired of losing all my bitches, honestly. Like, the last thing I want to do is lose my bitches.
Right.
Like, so everything I do when I wake up to take care of my family, my health, my wealth, and my associates.
Right.
Yeah, I feel you, but that's one reason I don't like taking people out or their kids and shit. Like, I don't like being an impressionable person in a kid's life because, they just so
Real life.
impressionable and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So it's just like, if I don't know if I'm going to be here for a long time, please don't bring me around your kid.
I don't even want to see that motherfucker.
Exactly. Like, not say it like that, but exactly.
I'm saying it like that.
Yeah.
I mean, but you also said you gonna bring her to Valley Fair and Chuck E. Cheese.
Exactly.
Yeah, if the coochie good, like, cause bitch, I'm gonna see you. Like, I need
I'm
you
trying
to
to wait till the kid is asleep or free.
I'm gonna make sure that motherfucker go to sleep. You hungry? Nigga, here's some snacks, nigga. Go play the game, nigga. Go run around.
I
Wanna go to
don't
the
want-
park? Let's go to the park, nigga.
Once I start
I'll play tag with you.
Once I
Go lay down
start,
so I can tag you
once
out.
I start coming around and shit, it like I don't want to be like, oh, where's Trey? He was such a cool guy
Yeah,
and
that
shit.
sucks.
Or you see the nigga in the street 7 years later, you don't recognize the nigga, but you still are the same. So he recognize you, so he just walk past the nigga.
Hey, step kind of
like,
daddy.
Yeah, like he just like, so he see you in the street, you ain't acknowledging him. He like, damn, you used to fuck my mom and shit. Like, or you used to be around that go that deep. You used to be around. Like, I don't want that.
Talk
like
to your mama about
that morally shit like that do weigh on my conscience. Like, I used to be around and then you feel me.
So I got a rule like that too. Like, I respect my mom. That's my godmom. But I respect my mom, right? My mom, you met my mom. You know what I'm saying? So my mom has 2 children. She's beat the odds. My mom's an exceptional woman. My mom is probably the example of the bitch that you hoes wish she could be. And the reason why I say that is she beat the odds. She has 2 kids, got married, got a nigga with a bag. She got a bag. I don't know how the fuck she pulled that off, but she did it. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm not gonna do is act like, you know what I'm saying? I probably see my mom with 4 niggas, right? God rest one of her boyfriends, so he died. My dad, 9 years later, my brother's dad, and then 9 years after that, her husband. What I'm not gonna do is act like my mom wasn't throwing this pussy. Now, I know my mom was throwing this pussy because I'm her spawn and I'm slinging dick. So, the apple don't fall far from the tree. So I'm like, yo, I always believe women have 3 niggas. We'll get into that later. So between them 4 niggas I know, what I'm not gonna do out of 30 years of living is act like my mom only fucked 3 niggas per year for 30 years. My mom's probably 40, 50 deep. But it's a quality woman.
That she only fucked 3 to 4 niggas.
No, she has evidence.
Fuck.
She had known the shit, and that's what I'm saying. Okay. So for me personally, my mom never brought niggas around. Like the one nigga she did bring around died, literally. Was my father. The next nigga was my brother's dad, and then her husband. So
but that how
you gotta bring niggas around.
That how it's supposed to be like when you got kids and shit. You ain't supposed to bring hella niggas around all willy nilly. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be 2 to 3 niggas in 1 week. Like one shit that disturbed me one time. It like I know like the girl got kids and shit. Buddy was just over a couple days ago and shit. Then I'm like, okay, when I come home, make sure the kids sleep with somebody not there at your sister crib and shit. Nasty. She bring me over kids wide awake. I'm like, fuck, like you feel me?
That's nasty.
Yeah, I don't think that's okay. But I don't want to tell people how to parent their kid and shit. Because you never know what the issue may be. But I just like for my own moral feelings and shit. I'm not worried about hers and shit. My own, like, I just don't want to subject myself to be like, damn, just a person in your kid's life and shit, and then they know you, and your mom and your kids know you got multiple niggas there because you got daughters and shit, so they gonna be like, it's okay, even if it's okay or not. I don't want to be the nigga to be like, you feel me?
And it's like that's how I feel too. Like my moral compass is like, I don't want to be the nigga around your kids, and then your kids
out of 3 niggas.
I don't give a fuck. It could be 2.5.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I'm not like that. My mom didn't show me multiple niggas at a time. I'm not fucking with a bitch that's having multiple niggas around. That's just weird. And niggas is weird too. So I'm like, I done heard a lot of stories. I'm like, if you're comfortable with having a lot of niggas around your kid, they could be half naked, shirt off, this and that. You're trifling. I can't fuck with you because that means if I did fuck up and have a kid with you, you'll endanger my kid.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
You know, that's why I don't got kids right now. Not that, I mean, and God like took some of them bitches, but other than that, it's because I don't want another nigga around my kids.
Right.
If I tell a bitch right now, like, you get pregnant by me, run my shit. She's like, what you mean? I'm like, bitch, I'm going to court for full custody. I'm not broke. I got a crib. This motherfucker can live with me. You can go do whatever the fuck you gotta go do. But like, I'm going to court for full custody.
That don't mean you're gonna get it. Just
I'm gonna keep fighting until I know I got more money than her probably.
Sometimes it don't. That ain't
I know it's not gonna matter here, but like we're gonna do joint or something, bitch. Like
they'll do that for you.
And I'm like, yo, I'll pay child support. Just run my kid.
Yeah.
At all times, I don't give a fuck because my kid probably, to me, in my opinion, is gonna be priceless. So I don't give a fuck.
Right. Of course, as it should be.
Yeah. Like, and all my niggas take care of their kids. Bitches be like, oh, when I hear bitches talk about their baby dad, I be like, my niggas always got their kids.
Right.
Stop letting niggas nut in you, bitch. Like, that's on you.
It's on both sides though. Whenever that happens.
Here we go. No, it's not.
So if a nigga nut in a woman, it's not on both sides.
No, it's not. She has ultimate. I'm about to. She has ultimate control.
No.
She does.
No.
We're about to disagree.
We are super discreet. We're all men.
True.
So you telling me if you nut in a girl, it's her fault?
No, it's her fault if she gets pregnant.
No.
It's not all lie.
It is.
It's your fault you nut in her.
Listen. I get it.
It might start.
Stop. Look, I get it. You know, the eggs is always there.
You better put it in her mouth.
That's cool too, but I know bitches that spit it out and tuck it. So what we're not gonna do is do that. The reason why I say it's her fault, I said, look, now I already told you my circumstances. Bitch, you have a baby by me. We're going to court. And I'm giving full custody. Most of these women that have baby daddies and argue and complain about them, you know what type of nigga this nigga was. Now you have 8 to 10 weeks to make a decision that I cannot make for you. Even and I tell bitches like this, or women, pardon me. I tell women like this. Okay, say I want to have the child. You say no. What can I do? Absolutely nothing, right?
Correct.
Could I take it to court? Could I sue?
There's nothing you can do.
Now, what if she wants to have a child and I say no? What can she do?
Whatever she wants.
Okay, so with responsibility comes what? Accountability. So since you have the most responsibility, you should be the most accountable. Now, if I had the same right to tell you not to have this baby, cool.
No.
And then look, and I'll even say this, and I'm gonna rest my case, let you speak.
Go ahead.
After I nut in her, she has this baby. What do I have to do? I have to go to court to get rights.
You gotta be accountable.
No, I don't. I have to go to court to get rights. She has rights from the beginning. Why is that fair?
No, that part is true. But however, those are different. You're going down different lanes. So the responsibility, accountability part. Yes, after you nutted in her, she's now accountable for making.
Now.
You're right. So now she's responsible and accountable for what comes with that. But you were responsible and accountable for the nut.
Yeah, like
I gave you a gift. After I give you something, it's yours.
But you're
you don't have to give it a gift. At the end of the day,
I did.
You don't have to give it a gift.
Give a woman a puppy, right? Can I tell you how to raise the puppy? Oh, bitch, I bought the puppy.
So therefore, she has all the rights to the puppy, right? You're killing your own point.
No, I'm not. I'm
She
not
can't-
because
I
gave her the gift. The only thing that's different, this is my DNA. I can't go to court over the puppy.
So you gave her the gift, so now she's responsible and accountable for the gift, so therefore she should have the rights to the gift,
A
right?
gift is a gift. Like that's you gave it to her 100%.
Now what if I want to take it back? The reason why I say that women have the most responsibility because at the end of the day, they have the most complaints and they also get the most benefits. Niggas don't. There's no benefit of being a baby dad. There's not. There's only restrictions, responsibility, and ramifications. That's it. We don't get rewarded for being a father. You don't. But you do get you do get reprimanded for not being a father. She doesn't. The thing that, you know how hard it is for a bitch to lose her kid?
I'm pretty sure my dad had hella hoe just for being a single father.
She has to beat this kid, neglect this child, and somebody has to report it. More than 3 times.
But I don't agree with the whole idea of, okay, you're a man, there's nothing to reward it because you have a kid. You can't have kids.
Yes, we do.
No. Men physically cannot birth kids. So you need a woman to. So the reward is a kid being birthed, because you can't do it.
It's a ramification.
No,
risk and responsibility. When do you get rewarded for being a father? Your kid could grow up and hate you. A woman gets rewarded by the state. She gets health care. That's government assistance. That's a reward.
But those are all things.
And you pay for it twice.
But those are things that that mean nothing in the whole scheme of life. We're talking about somebody that's giving life to another being. So because of your sperm, this woman is now able to gift you with the life of a person. Regardless of what the world, what the U.S. says, hey, this needs to go this way. Those are all things that mean nothing in the big scheme of things.
More of the story, like, feel me, you know it's a gamble when you nut in a girl. It don't matter you drunk or some shit.
It's not even a gamble. It's meant to create a baby.
Yeah, it meant to.
There's no gamble.
No,
it's meant to create a baby.
It's meant to, but when niggas just be like, fuck it type shit, like, they ain't taking the gamble, taking a girl and go, oh, I'm just whatever, it feels so good and shit. That's the gamble part, but it's baby going to happen.
Okay, so you get a baby. Bitch, are you going to be this nigga's woman? You're not. Shut the fuck up.
That's a different topic, though.
Okay, so
being his woman.
You don't have to raise this kid. You don't, like, okay.
That's
people are gonna get mad at me.
I see where you're going with it, though.
You don't have men, and it sounds fucked up. It's in every mammal's DNA. Men only, and I tell women this, men only care about their kids if they care about their legacy. Only time they care about their woman is if they care about that woman to raise their child. Now, a man that's focused on his legacy would say, fuck that woman, forgo her and provide a legacy for his kid outside of her.
But that's a foolish way of thinking, because
that's reality.
But that doesn't make it less foolish.
It doesn't matter.
One part about reality is there's a lot of foolish things within reality.
To me, I don't think that's foolish. The only reason I think it's smart, because I tell the women, the reason I think it's smart is, why are you fucking with a man that doesn't care if you raise his kids or not? The reason I say that, it's not that one, but it's like fucking with my train of thought. But it's like, the only reason why a man would value that, and people say it's foolish, and I say, we normally were mammals. Mammals are probably one of the only species that have sex out of pleasure.
Okay.
Outside of that, we're possibly the most conscientious beings on this planet. And if you're going to be that, you got to take that responsibility. As a man, I know that if I get a woman pregnant, something could happen. But I also know that just because I sleep with somebody doesn't mean I want to be with them. Women know that too.
Fair.
So it's like, when you give a nigga a baby, you know you don't want him to be your man. You want him to be your baby dad. That means you want him to be yours as in your perception. You don't want him to be the father for your child. That's a different context.
But you can't speak for what a woman wants.
I'm going to speak on it statistically based on their actions.
Well,
And based on their actions, they're leaving their niggas. They're having babies more than they're having men raise their babies.
And
so women value children.
She might not leave.
Women value children more than men.
Some women, not all. Some women just might think they might keep that nigga. Some women might just want a baby, but some women might like, oh, I could keep this nigga because of the baby, or some just don't believe in that abortion and shit.
But either way, whether this man is being kept in a relationship or not, what's that got to do with having a parenting system? So part of a parenting system, though, just in general, is okay. If the woman is the primary caretaker for this child, she kind of needs to be taken care of because that's where the child is majority of the time.
She should have secured a man.
Yeah, but
no. She has nothing to do with her securing the man because the man, this is still a child of that man. He has to take care of that child.
It's not your. It's your responsibility to take care of your child. It's not your responsibility to take care of your child's mother unless it's your wife.
Okay, fair. It's your job to take care of your child's main home. Your child should have a safe, secure home to stay in where they can be stress free and focus on child.
And if she can't do that, give me the custody of my kid.
No, regardless of where your kid should feel comfortable.
That's fine.
So even if you got custody, the kid is still gonna go see the mom.
That's fine. The child is a dependent. Once you're a dependent, you have no say so on the person that is a provider. You can have an opinion. That doesn't fucking matter because you depend on that provider to do something. Now, the reason why I say that is because it's cool. I hear you. It's honorable.
No. It's the right thing to do.
Fine. The right thing to do also would be to secure your husband before you let a nigga plant a seed in you.
According
but we
to who?
skip that.
According to who?
According to statistics.
According to
statistics of raising a family, the reason why marriage even matters is not about love. It's about legacy and generational wealth. Now, if you're going to bring something into this world, as a man, we automatically protect and provide with our lives. Women aren't required to do that. Even now, you're programmed so much to be a man that you're taking responsibility for somebody else's choices and actions that they have full rights to. Yeah, you are
taking responsibility for the child.
Cool.
You got to go. But so
then take your child.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. So say, if you have,
pull me up, bro.
If you have a child, right?
Yep. Which I don't.
Let's say.
Thank you.
For whatever. Let's say the mom lives
below
the means of you. She lives below your means, and what you would consider unsatisfactory for your child. Unsatisfactory for your child. Why would you allow for your child to continuously go to something unsatisfactory to you? They have to go there. They got to go do their homework there. They got to eat there. Why would you allow your kid to be in there?
I would tell that man.
Wait.
A different baby mom, nigga. That's your fault, bro. Like that's what I would tell him.
Wait, do she got a job? Why she ain't got a job?
I never said she did her. I just said unsatisfactory.
If she got
unsatisfactory can mean you want them to go to private school, or you want them to be able to have a quiet place to do his homework.
Provide that, nigga.
You want him to have a quiet place to do his homework, but she lives in an environment where it's not quiet enough to your standards.
Provide it. It's
his you stay at my house full time then.
So he can't go see his mom?
He can.
So at what point does he go see his mom? Go see his mom's house?
Yeah, on the weekends.
It's still unsatisfactory to you though. There's something wrong with your
It's not about you. After you have a kid, it's about the kid.
What's wrong with it? Because the roles are reversed. What's wrong with it? The roles are reversed all the time. Like women, sometimes, not all the time, they take it. It doesn't make it right. It don't make it right. But yeah,
I'm not saying if the roles are reversed or not.
Yeah, so it don't make it right because a nigga got to give all to the damn mom and shit because the kid might be there full time and shit. So his crib might be unsatisfactory and shit. And there's never an excuse. He might get a kid every other weekend and shit. The kid stayed there full time, but nobody worry about how he is at the daddy crib. Oh, if it ain't satisfactory, he stay ass at your mom crib. Like
that's not cool, bro.
I'm saying regardless of who it is. Because I never said because he's at the dad's house. It's unsatisfactory.
Yeah,
we got
they don't. But I'm just
probably at the mom's.
Yeah. But my only thing is, it's not fair. It is unsatisfactory, but it shouldn't be an issue because of the role reversal. Because it's always.
But I never mentioned.
No, you're not. I'm just saying what life is for the most part. I ain't never had to deal with that shit in my life and shit. But I just know that's the commonality. Don't make it right or wrong. But if she is unable to be in a good living space and same as the father, then shit, clearly the kid shouldn't be there as much. Or you want to visit him, nigga, visit him at the damn daddy house or the parent who got the good crib.
So you telling me? So what y'all both are saying that if this parent's
The parent only.
I wanna hear.
No, hold on. The parent only job is
to parent.
And if you had the other mom crib, whatever, the mom's crib and shit, and you got paid child support, your only job is to make sure you got what you need and a roof over his head. Okay, make sure you might be in the hood and shit.
The bare minimum.
It's not.
It's not.
Being a parent.
Niggas got their own bills.
I can imagine it'd be really hard, but what you're required to do, I believe, is shelter, food, and clothing.
But our hindsight, you already know my fucking point of view. I ain't trying to do none of that shit unless I know I'm all the way good to take care of both sides. But I can't knock people who can't.
I want to hear what you got to say.
Because I want to go with y'all. Just said, so y'all said to provide what? Shelter,
food, and clothing.
Ain't got to be the best shelter.
So if you got the means at your house to have the best shelter, the best food, the best of the best of the best.
Come over here.
Then they have to go to the other parent's house, regardless of sex, and it's the worst of the worst. You don't think that's going to affect your child mentally?
But what?
Well, then your job is the parent. You're supposed to parent this kid so they be successful. You don't think that's going to affect them? That's going to affect how successful they are.
What if I could only afford one good home? Clearly the mother need to step it up and get a better job.
How much am I supposed to pay
go
for?
get a degree or some stupid shit.
Honestly, you're supposed to figure out as much as you can for your child because that's your child.
Facts.
So if the other
but
person
if she cared as well, she need to do the same thing.
Maybe she doesn't care.
Okay, then get custody.
Let's say you have full custody. You got that. She only has them on week. She only has your kid on weekends.
That's on
you
her.
got full custody.
I'll tell that nigga 48 hours to be all right, nigga.
But however, she's struggling.
That's fine.
I can't help her with a crib. I'll help her with some shit. I'll give her a nice car. I'll make sure her food good, especially when you over there.
I got the perfect example.
I'm not giving her no fucking home.
Guess what? We all have worked with kids before, correct?
Facts.
We all have worked with kids. I'm gonna give a real life example.
Okay.
This is exactly what happens.
Okay.
And it's usually, I'm gonna give it from the male perspective. It's usually the woman that has the kids most of the time. Okay. But generally, say the man has a kid most of the time. The kid, however, the man, he's doing well. Let's say lives in a very nice house. We're gonna say they both live over north, right? One lives in an area that's not as crime filled. Other one lives directly in the middle of the trenches. Both over north. Okay. Two different areas, two different lifestyles. The dad's house is very calm. It's relaxed. He could get the kid could be there. They could do their homework. They can have a good meal. Whenever at the mom's house, they don't know what they're gonna eat. They don't know what's gonna happen outside. All their friends at the mom's house, they all run the streets. All the friends at the dad's house, they all focus on school. Now the kid is only at the mom's house on weekends. The kid now, as they grow older, they're going to have to make a decision on what life they want to have, right? As a human being, as a kid making decisions. You don't think that based on the lifestyle of both situations, that's going to make that decision a lot more risky? Like it increases the chances of this kid possibly making a bad decision.
I let that go. That's ego. I've had I commend you. We both done some great things for kids, but you've been doing it a little bit longer, right? I commend you on that. How many of us, or even you, and we both, you went to Henry, I went to North, right?
Yep.
But you worked there. Yep. So you see it, right?
Yep.
How many of us, young men, I've always had my father, right, and my mother. I don't know about everybody, but we had good examples, right? How many of those kids, dozens, how many do we see? Dozens that make what?
The bad decision?
Now look, when they come to us, and it's fucked up to say, but as coaches, I believe that we probably position these children in better spots than their parents. I say that because fucking with us, you have a future. That's just me. Fucking with you, after fucking with you, from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Yeah, when you play at 7 in May, when it comes to June, you're gonna go to school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't count your pockets, but I know what you put in for these kids and what they get out. I know it's not what you're worth. So, okay, cool. We're gonna go there. Why should I demean that? Now we watch kids, and I'm not gonna bring up the young man's name. He's running right now. What do we do for him? Everything, right? More than his parents, his mama, or his daddy. What happened?
It's about what you're around 24/7.
You can raise the best kid. You can put them in the best environment. It don't fucking matter. They're human. They're gonna make their own fucking decisions. So it's like, even with that woman, I hear you. It's admirable, bro.
On the aspect you talking about is shit.
That shit don't
Whatever
work.
her crib costs, she could be in a different neighborhood in the suburb for the same amount and shit. Feel me? If he go into the fucking mom crib and shit, I'll make sure the motherfucking fridge is full and shit. Like, certain shit could be figured out.
My kid gonna eat. I don't know about you.
No, you can't. No, yeah.
My kid's gonna eat.
The bare minimum.
You got DoorDash, nigga.
The bare
Chipotle every day, $10.
The bare minimum I could do. I can't change her location. I could tell her I'll help you move into. I'll help you fill out the application, put a down payment in a different area and shit. But I can make sure the fridge is good. I can make sure she's driving good. That's all I could do.
I'm not making no crib for a nigga to bend you over and the whip for you to suck a nigga dick in.
I'm gonna give an example.
It's bigger than that.
I got another real life example. I got another real life example.
Okay.
So I have a friend. He recently got married. He has a whole different family, but however, he had a kid with a different woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. After his marriage.
Hold on.
Before, like his first kid, one of his first kids.
After the marriage.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
He got married. He been straight and narrow. I don't know what this scenario was, but however, baby mom 1 stayed in the trenches.
Okay.
Babe, 2, when he married 2, they live in a whole different environment. Baby mom 1 with she had 2 kids with them. One of the kids got shot in the crossfire or something. Just at her birthday party, just because they outside on trampoline. That he paid for the birthday party, whatever the kicking it.
Oh, don't say that was over North.
Yes, that was over North. But my whole point is, environment does matter.
And that's why I said I'll help her put a down payment on some shit in a different neighborhood.
I mean, my kid.
But sometimes it might be.
It was a weekend. It was a birthday.
I feel it. It's fucked up. You can't be in control of everything.
You can't, but
sometimes the mom might not want to move. You can't control it.
You can't.
Yeah, so shit like that happens.
You gotta make her your woman, bro.
Yeah, like
you wouldn't want to influence that though.
You gotta make her your woman. Like to kill all that, wife her.
You can't though.
You can't.
You can't force
Stop
that
having
shit.
baby. This is me. The only reason I don't have kids is because I don't want a baby mom. Do I want kids? For fucking sure. What's going on?
Hold on. Here go the overlay for the underlay. You gotta
For
make
all that
sacrifice.
old people.
You gotta make sacrifices for your children. Okay? I ain't shot nan kid out my ass. Alright? But the kid I got, if he would have stayed at home with his mama, he'd have been 30 times off way worse than he is now. Right? Hands down. He may not be perfect. But hands down, he made it to 31. Worse. It could have been worse.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It could be worse.
So hands down, he made it to 31. So what I did was I said, okay, I'm going to take you and the child, and it's a package deal. All right? And I'm going to deal with it. And that's just what it was. That's what it was. So, Troy, honestly, I agree with you when you say make her your woman.
Okay.
You make her your woman, and y'all sacrifice those first 18 to 21 years to make that kid grow up in a healthy environment.
But if you sacrificing the shit, it's going to split regardless because you're doing it for the kid.
At least the kid is coming around with something half-ass healthy.
So what we're gonna do?
Half-ass.
We're gonna be real about this.
Yeah.
You're an impeccable woman.
Thank
I hold you to the highest honors. So you doing all that impeccable shit for somebody else's kid. Let's be real. What did that get you?
But that's
hold on. Stop.
I'm talking about. She say the whole life. She say the kid life.
Hold on.
Cool. Now you been stop.
That's saving the kid
Stop.
life.
Stop. I need you to answer. I know. Hold on. I need you to answer my question. So what you're trying to tell me? All that love, patience, and guidance that you invested into somebody else's seed. Cool. It's honorable. How did that person, reciprocate? Not even reciprocate that energy. What did they do to show you that? No, they're grown. So was it worth it?
I'm talking about the kids. So hold on, because this was my commitment. I promised the mother. This is the deal. This is the difference. I promised the mother, your son is going to graduate high school. Your son is going to graduate college. And after that, his choices are his choices. It may have taken a little longer than expected, but at least I held on to the deal that I did with my husband.
That's fine.
And it was hard. It was hard. It's still hard to this day because I love him. Now here's the difference.
Is it worth it?
I don't have to be. It was worth it.
Okay.
So
it was worth it. What I'm going through right now may not be.
Okay, so it's not.
Because my husband died January 27th. My son is 31 years old. He has some issues that's way down the street. We ain't gonna get into that. Yeah. But I kept my end of the deal because when I married my husband, he told me hands down, we are a package deal. If you're gonna be with me, you're gonna be with my kid. And at that time, that kid was 3 years old. Don't nobody know
30 now.
how the hell their kid gonna turn out. You could be the perfect parent. You can give them everything that they want. But here's what I learned. If they could vote, fight the war, and buy their own liquor, they can make their own choices. Because that's what the government says. And it's up to us to be patient as parents to wait.
And you said, let me. So you said, and he graduated high school, right?
He graduated high school and college.
And college. So you you sacrificed yourself,
absolutely,
to push him on the right path. Whatever, whatever decision you make after that is his own decision.
It's on them. So even like you said, you can provide them with a healthy home and a healthy everything, and make sure they safe and provided for. But once that child that's now an adult. Decide to do
I ain't calling him no child.
This thing's 30. All you can do is pull the arrow back. You can pull it back as far as you can, and when you let it go, where it go, that's where it's gonna land.
That's where it's gonna land.
Kids wake up and say 100%. "Fuck you" every day.
And that's it. That's all. But you know what? I did my just do. I can't make him change his perspective on anything.
Nothing.
All I know is that I kept my commitment and my word, and that's all I got is my word. I said I'm gonna do this, and that's all I got. Everybody can't do that.
I feel
it's
it.
a fact,
and it's cool. It's honorable, but fuck that.
You gotta, but like you said, you gotta sacrifice, and a lot of times, what you sacrifice is yourself.
And I learned that, bro.
Yeah, because you want a better. Like if you can say something, make sure they outcome better. You feel me? Why wouldn't you do that if you can?
I mean, it's cool.
Right.
It gotta be above you.
I do it for people that
you do be disappointed when your children do things that you did not expect. All of us want our kids to grow up to be the top, the best, and the best of the best, but they may not be. Your mother may have something she may say. Your mother, and it's just like, okay, we're parents. We may feel some type of way about it, but at the end of the day, it's that child's choice.
I got it.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
Cool. But we're grown.
It's not a child anymore once they can vote,
Once they grown,
buy their own liquor. They grown, but
like,
you still be hopeful.
Cool.
You are always
hope and faith.
Parent.
Hope and faith sounds good in religion. This is reality. And
when
people have to start living in reality.
Baby,
what's the reality?
The reality is your feelings don't matter.
When you have a kid, you're gonna always have hope, faith, and maybe one day this kid gonna come around until you take your last breath.
So wait, you said what'd you say? So hope doesn't matter. You said it's only
hope and
reality.
faith. Yeah, hope and faith doesn't matter. It's about what's in reality. I can have the most hope, the most faith, the most due diligence, and be the most positive. But the only thing that I can face is what's happening. Having these good thoughts or ideals for someone, fine, cool. But you have to live in the reality. This person or people are possibly just using that. Now you can be a good person all you want. I'm a good nigga. Believe a lot of people around me are good
when
people.
you say the person's used, we're referring to
like children until you turn 18. Cool. Even when you turn 18, I still believe, like, even me, I didn't get really help. I do want to have kids have like a trust fund or some type of access to something. Until I can do that, I don't want to have kids. I'm working on it now because I want to have a different type of life. But other than that, no, bro.
If you fucking, you feel me, especially from parent or sibling, like whatever relative, someone you care about point of view, like no matter what the dirt they do, you want to see the best in them. You feel me? They get older and shit. You want the best for them.
Y'all been in jail? Anybody been in jail?
I have. I've been handcuffed to a goddamn.
So he works at the juvenile.
Okay, so
I work with them. I work with the kids who be on that.
Let's wait on that though.
Yeah, I work with the kids who be on that and shit. Oh yeah, wait.
Okay. So
it's like I don't like from my own family point of view, and from that situation, like you see people in different, like even though they might be bad or whatever, deemed to the world ain't shit. Like if you care about people and shit, you're gonna hope for the best, especially from parent point of view. You know the motherfuckers ain't. You know these motherfuckers like got some edges, but as a parent, you're gonna have hope. Like she was saying, you're gonna keep trying. You're gonna keep trying to figure out. Cause you seen them from when you was a jit. You love them, so you know the other side of them. And
piggybacking off of that, what's out of all the kids that's in there, you right?
Y'all work at both.
Most of the kids, what is the common denominator?
They
Right,
fucking
home life, right?
Yeah. Most of them, the home life.
That's just not all of them, of course.
Not all of them, but most of them, it is the home life.
Who brought them into the world?
These kids might create, you feel me? These niggas might be on some murder shit. They might steal cars and shit, but it like, damn, like, from my point of view, even though they ain't here for murders and shit, like, damn, these are...
They regular kids.
Yeah, they ain't bad. They treat me well. Like, feel me? It's reciprocation and shit, but they got trash homes. So the ones who might be in and out and shit or whatever, it's just like, it's the home life. So I can tell them what the fuck. So y'all coaches this shit, same as like my shit. I ain't a coach, but I might be around kids for months at a time. Like, every day for months. Like, they feel me? Like it's summer camp. It's like, fucking, don't matter how much you be around a kid, at home and what they do on the street is more effective. So that's to my point, saying like, yes, I'll just try to help the mother move to a different neighborhood and suburb that costs the same amount, because there's plenty of that shit. But if the mother don't want to move out that shit, you can't do shit about it.
Right.
But they going to do, at the other side of the family, if they just thugged out, trapped out, shot and shit, they on the street, they see that shit more often. Oh, that thug like little fun and shit. It's hard to change that shit. It is hard to change
I get it.
Shit.
Accountability go ways. Nigga, stop nothing in these hoes.
That's
More of the story.
It's just like
Stop none in
real life, bro.
Stop none in these hoes.
Stop nothing in these hoes, bro.
Stop none in these hoes.
In on that?
Stop nothing in these hoes.
No,
bro.
the biggest
The
thing.
most
though,
important
hey,
thing.
that we all would agree on is that black men
Don't cheat. Hey, we don't. We don't
This has been the Wholesome
Okay, we
Podcast.
gotta, yeah, man. Oh man,
We appreciate Troy for coming through and Auntie with the great insight. Hey.
We out here. Thank y'all for having us, man. Like, but black men don't cheat, man. Thank y'all for having me.
Big fact. Come to the live show next
What is that,
weekend, June 12th,
June 12th.
Sunday, Phoenix Theater, all that. Live shit.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and share.
Everything.
Tag 3 people, all that shit. Save the video.
Let
tag
us know.
Your bitch
Let
if
us
she
know.
tripping.
Let us know what you think.
Your nigga too. If you got a nigga and a bitch, all y'all.
There we go.